Hey guys, today is October 1st. September flew by, and now we're on to the next month and our MLQ on Friday. So go ahead and take out your worksheets. And let's get ready to go for today. Based on the response to my question about setting yesterday and how very few people knew what the setting was when I asked, we're going to do a quick review of a couple of vocab words. So first, what is the central idea? Good. So the central idea is the main idea of the story with no details included. Now, what is the setting? If you answer the time and place a story occurs, you would be correct. So the setting is all the words that describe where the story is happening. So yesterday we talked about it being summer, we talked about it being hot, we talked about being in Phoenix and Chicago. Those are all parts of the setting. Last but not least, how does setting shape the plot? How does setting shape the plot means how the time and place of the story affects the action. So we saw that yesterday, Phoenix was a new place for our narrator, and so that affected the plot because the narrator was having some new experiences in this setting. I want to go over a couple of pieces of exemplar work from yesterday. The first is going to be Deontay's. Deontay had really great explain statements on his paper yesterday, and those are what we're working towards having everyone have today, tomorrow, and on the MLQ. So for the first one, he said that last year we learned that illustrates means shows. That's a really great explain for what the word illustrates means as it is used in paragraph 2. Ignore the currently will edit to include. Last, he also, for the detail, said that the answer was, oh, I highlighted the wrong one. He said B. The mural also represents the future. And he said that the reason he chose B is because represents is a synonym for shows. And that is another awesome explanation. He showed us exactly why he thought B was the correct answer. Guys, moving forward today, we're going to be explaining every answer choice again, so try to make sure your work is as thorough as this. Another piece of exemplar work is Kyrie. When we were talking about what the central idea of the passage was that you read for the Prove It, that was the one about the mural. Kyrie first picked learning about oneself. When he went to find a detail, he couldn't find a detail that matched that central idea. So he asked me, Miss Flordo, how come there's no detail that matches that central idea? And I told him to think about it, and then he said, oh, so the answer must not be learning about oneself. The answer must be, and then he picked the value of imagination, artistry. And then he went to the details, and he was able to find one for imagination and artistry. He was able to find part C, where he painted a mural, which shows that he's the artist. That was a really fantastic bit of critical thinking on his part to make sure that he got to the right answer. Now go ahead and take out your guided practice worksheet. We're going to go ahead and reread, Sir Gobble, which is an assignment you had for homework, I believe, last week. We're going to read it again, this time looking for a central idea and how setting shapes the plot. So at the top of the page, Bessie Curtis. Bessie Curtis resided with her aunt and uncle on a farm. She was very worried. Bessie enjoyed the country, and she loved her uncle and aunt. However, something deeply disturbed her. As the summer passed and the autumn came, she had moments when she looked incredibly sad. What was the reason for her sadness? I can tell you, because I was there. Early in the spring, her uncle had given her a young turkey. There, Bessie, he had said, that is one of the prettiest turkeys I have ever seen. I will give him into your care, and on Thanksgiving Day we will have him on the dinner table. For some time, Bessie fed the turkey every day without feeling particularly fond of him. Very soon, however, he began to know her. He not only ran to meet her when she brought him his cornmeal, but he would follow her about, just the way Mary's little lamb followed her about. Her uncle often called after her, and everywhere that Bessie goes, the turkey's sure to go. Yes, around the garden, up and down the avenue, and even into the house itself, the turkey followed Bessie. Then why was she so sad? Alas, she remembered her uncle's words when he gave her the turkey. On Thanksgiving Day, we will have him on the table. Thanksgiving Day would be here in a week. We're going to stop there. I want you guys to go ahead and annotate both circle the characters and box the setting, and go ahead and write 2 central ideas for the first 4 paragraphs. So you are circling the characters, boxing the setting, and annotating for the first 4 paragraphs. Then you're going to go ahead and answer the questions, and we'll come back together whole group to go over the answers in just a minute.